Hi viewers, welcome back to my next video. In this video we are going to see to add the orders. Okay, so basically here is the our list, add item orders. So we will take the orders. For this add orders we need to create a table with order ID, user ID, room ID, checkout, order name, order price, order quantity and the status. User ID is common, from which room we have received the order, whether he has checkout or not. If checkout, then we will cancel this out. Okay, we'll make it 0 and all. And if order, what is the order name, like if we ordered any tandoori or chicken or goat or something, what we have ordered, name, the price of that and the quantity, how much you have ordered, it had 2 or 3 for the calculation purpose. At the time of checkout and billing we will be calculating these all things. Then the status, if he has cancelled the order, then what we will do, we will make the status to 0 or we will delete this whole thing, okay, from the order. So that's the main intention of this. So right now let us go with coding. So db already I have created. As usual in my all videos I have not shown you how to create a db, but I have shown the code exactly what I have done it. Okay, so this is what the code is all about. You can pause it and you can see it. The order id fields, here order id is important, here order, and here the order id will be auto increment. And let us create a table. Right now we have only 3 things here. So let us go to localhost and then we will go to our hotel API, then db create, then we will navigate to create order table, which is the method name order tab. This is the order table name. Let us hit enter so that a table will be created here. I think it has created a small table, number of days. Here order has been created. Okay, order table has been created with the values which we were expecting. Done, increment and all. We can see the structure. Actually I have never showed the structure. All the things which we are writing there, auto increment and all, we actually manually we do it right here while creating it. So here you can able to see null, yes, no, unsigned and auto increment and all, and default value is to 1, and this char and everything which we have written the code. So that's all for this, and let us go with the coding, not to waste time much more in that. And here you go with your orders, have some space between them, and just I have created copied the room values. So previously we have created the room, that thing I have copied it, and here add orders will be our method name, right? So things we require is user id, room id is user id, and room id from which we have received the room, not room number. So room id, then checkout is not required because he will not give anything. Then the order name and order price, right? Set order price, order name, right? And order quantity qty. This is the only thing which I have taken in shortcut, otherwise everything I do it in long way. Right here you go with the order price, also order name I need to write, and here you go with the order quantity qty, and also we need room id. So room id is taken, everything is taken right now. 5 values we are expecting, so these are the 5 values. Now we'll check whether the id which they have provided is that room is occupied or not. Okay, so where user id is this and the room id, sorry, whether the guest is occupied with that room or not, otherwise the values are invalid, right? Say room id and user id, room id and user id, you are this. From the room get number of rows, right? From not room, this guest get number of rows. Here we are nothing but we are doing guest check right now, guest check. So if we find rows, then we need to have something here, we need to do something it here. If not, we need to give a response that this room is not this room is not occupied. Okay, so that is the status we need to give, otherwise something might should happen. This data, cut it out, and here let. Okay, so if there is a room with this guest, if it is present, and also we need to check the what we call as whether it has the check-in checkout is empty, null or not. We need to check it out, right? That as well. So that's the reason here what we will do, guest details, we require a guest details. In my previous video also I have many times I have told you guest check, and where this is this I can add here as well, where's checkout is it. Okay, so this will not required because I've already checked here where checkout is equals to null. So if it is null, then only we'll get it, otherwise we'll show that no rooms are available, right? Here which we have given it, where it is rooms are not occupied, this room is not occupied. Actually checkout should be null. If checkout is done, then the whole process is done. That's the reason we not worry about that. Okay, so right now this is done. So here checkout, check guest, number of rows are there. Then what I'll do, I'll add that user ID, I'll add this room ID. Okay, and I'll add this order price, control V, order name, insert it, nothing but what I'm doing, I'm just to insert the data where we have kept it. So this the order price and order quantity. Okay, status and occupancy required, we don't require status, we will set it to 1. So because this is the order, where is the order, so order, so user ID has been set, room ID has been set. Checkout, we at the time of checkout what we'll do, every time this checkout will be null. Okay, if it is null, we are checking that if it is null or not. Checkout time we will make it to 1. Okay, if it is 1, then checkout has been done, and then we are not at all bother about that order. Okay, so that is our main intention for this checkout functionality of here. It will not be useful right now, but at the time of building you will need this flag. It is kind of flag kind of thing, so where we will be checking it out. So order name has been added, order price, quantity, price and quantity, and the status we have added it. So right now this is the data. So create order, insert into the order. If order gets created, order added successfully, or we'll have a network error, network issue error. And this is what all about your all orders. So the simple order which we have done. Right now what we'll do, we will add one order and we will check what's going on. It's time for testing. So here you go with the user ID which we have already given, and the room ID we require. Here is the room ID which we are giving. Okay, next is order name. Okay, few more columns required. So order name, let me give it as a order name, what we, roti, it's an Hindi word of chapati, it's roti. Order price, normal price of chapati in India is like 30 per plate. Quantity like we will have only one plate, so that's, here you go, that's it. So these three things and the above two things, so these three things here and above two things we have added. So totally 5 values we have given, and time for to create a new URL. Okay, add order is the, now let us check our main output. We are expecting here, the expectation of output is like order has added successfully. We need to add this order as many times you can add it, no worries at all. So we can add as many times as one. And if the room ID is not present, and if it is not there, see what may happen here, this room ID and user ID, it may not be present. So at that time then it will go directly to this room is not occupied. You will get this response, room is not occupied. That's it, the only thing we are now, right now we are sending it. So right now here you go, the order has added successfully. I can add, if I click it twice or thrice, the adder will order will add automatically. Right now let us see the occupancy has been not been checked here, right? So occupancy is need to be checked at the guest. Okay, so occupancy is nothing, check out occupancy we should, it's not necessary. Why? Because if I make this room ID, let me show to you, let me have a test condition where we can able to see if this user contains room, he may contains 2 or 3 rooms, right? So room, let us have one more room ID and let us test. And if he contains 2 or more rooms and that is not been yet check-in, okay, there is no check-in and check out of that, there is no entry of the guest, then it should not take the value. So that was the main intention, it should not take the value of that. So it should give an error stating that this has, the room has not been check in or check out. So let us give 5 and let us check what happened. This 5 per pen here is it should not give it should give an it is not been occupied kind, something kind of like, right? It's not been occupied, or some error message it should show that it should not add into our database. That's the main intention of it. So because there is no room number 5, let us see what has it sent to us. our main intention output we are expecting is it should not take the order, it should throw an error. Yes, it has thrown this room is not occupied kind of. So this was our main intention and we have successfully done it, our code. So that's all for this video. Stay tuned to my channel for more videos. Please watch my channel, subscribe my channel. So if you like this series of this, thank you for watching.